Hello, welcome to HSNWFL Homesteading Northwest Florida, Gardening Zone 8A. And today we are making biochar in our burn barrel because it did just rain, so that the underlayment of this centipede grass will not start on fire. But I actually find that burning wet stuff can decrease the amount of oxygen in the barrel and make really good biochar. Here, I have a couple piles. You will see in the next video they'll be gone. And I usually fill up the burn barrel, keep on filling it, and keep on filling it until it's like 2/3 full or 3/4 full, and just keep on loading it. You do have to light the top of the burn barrel from the top to get it really started. You know, place a couple things over the top. I had it stuffed with vines, with wet vines that I just pulled out of the ground here. But this brush pile will be gone, and so will this one that fell out of the tree here. This one will be gone. We're doing that. And what else do we have? Well, the banana trees that we hacked down, the old dead ones. And I'm digging this out. I found about an entire dumpster worth of smilax greenbrier tubers in here. So I'd like to sift that. And we've got a couple dahlias coming up, and some wildflowers, and some Swiss chard. And this area I loaded with compost. And in this bed that I soil trommeled last year, we have some kind of bulbs coming up there, Swiss chard. I put radishes in here, a few tomato seeds that I scavenged out of my refrigerator. We got a hosta and a bee balm. What did I put in here? Radishes, spinach, carrots in that middle of that bed, seeing what we can make happen here for food. And we have an onion here. This was also in my tomato, in my vegetable bin in my refrigerator, as I had an onion that started to sprout. I don't know, I think they just do, they can sense the light, and that's an onion. So we'll see what happens with this, and some old tomatoes that were rotten. So there's a bunch of seeds in there, and I put some compost in there. But the roses are doing good. We actually have a couple buds here. A couple buds on our new rose bushes. And the bougainvillea is doing okay. We're getting a lot of rain for it. It would prefer, in the summer it'll like it better when it's drier. And we have a bloom on our Jane magnolia. And I planted basil here. Basil and Malabar red spinach seeds. They kind of look like Swiss chard seeds in a way. But I planted that there. We'll see what comes up there. And these bananas are coming up. Although when I was cutting this out with the chainsaw, I hit my soaker hose with the chainsaw. So that's going to be some more work. But let's check out our burn barrel here. I mean, sometimes you can just leave it, but I like to just keep on loading it and loading it and loading it. Here we go. Yeah, and this is no good, not great. Not completely no good, but I like to pick these sticks up, put them back in the thing. And I use some real thick leather gloves for this. But this actually needs to be loaded again. But I'll take you around to the front. And Canna lilies, day lilies are better than they were last year. I don't know what's growing there. Ooh. Okay. Haven't used the soil trommel lately. I need to repair the wooden thing underneath it. But I'll repair it when it completely falls apart. Here's a rose bush bloom. This is my yellow cheapo rose. Some banana trees here. Some dahlias coming up in the dahlia bed. A few made it over the winter. And I kind of lifted them and pulled the weeds off of them. This is a dahlia right here. Little shoots. But we're going to be focusing on more food here. And we have, we just got in from Etsy some New Zealand edible canna lily. I'll put the name of that. And I actually did buy some potting soil for this at Dollar General, the $3.50 potting soil. I'll put what's all in these pots. And then I tried some Malabar red spinach in a pot. And a sweet potato. And got bee balm coming up here. Some lilies. This I put some green peppers in, seeds in. And there's a dahlia in the center. So we'll see what happens with that. But some animal. Here's our black bamboo shoot I dug up because it was headed towards the house. It does take some maintenance to watch the shoots that are headed where you don't want them. Yeah, some animal tracked through my lettuce bed here. And this lettuce ain't growing great, so I don't know what to tell you about that. I wish it would. That one, there's one there. But this is Cosmos, I found out. And this rose bush is doing okay. I've been spraying it for spider mites already. Noticed some yellowing of the leaves and leaves. Oh, some leaves fell off there. I might have to spray it again after the rain. And here you have the little animal tracked through here. I bet you it's an armadillo. But all this soil has been trommeled, and I got a whole bunch of packs of seeds. And that's about it. Oh, yes, and we have irises blooming. Well, we might not get the irises.